What's up, everybody? Coming on a little early today. I know Zach's here. What's up, man? Figure I'd come on early, chat with y'all for a few minutes here, give everyone a chance to jump on. Let me know how your days are going. Let me drop a quick Insta story here. Let everybody know I'm going live. All right, let's go here. Going live on YouTube right now. Click the link in my bio. Come join the fun. There we go. Sending it out. Yo, drop your name in the comments if you're here. We getting ready to write some music tonight. Super excited. We started this kind of different song, honestly, last week. And I'm really excited to see where it goes. Actually, I got a couple more things I want to say about it, but I'm going to wait till we get some more of the family on here. Zach, how's your day going, bud? Well, I know a little bit how your day's going. But besides all that, let me know what else is going on with you, man. And, what's happening? Just the regular stuff that's happening. Hey, Christina. How's it going, Christina? Let me know how your day's going. Sally, what's up? The squad is showing up. Look, I can always count on the squad. If you're here, you're part of the OG squad, all right? I mean, if you're here before 2 minutes before we even officially start, you're part of the OG squad, all right? Love y'all. Y'all are awesome. What's up, Daniel? Daniel, my man, the piano player. Dude is awesome. Spent it by the lake, had a good time. Sweet. Dude, I had a good day, man. I was training some clients. Hanging out by the pool, y'all down in Florida. It was a nice day today, super nice and hot. So I was hitting up that pool. It was pretty sweet. So let me know how the rest of y'all's day were going. Doing groovy. That's what's up. Spent the day in the sun. Oh, that sounds nice. I'll tell you, I love laying out. Any of you guys like just laying out in the sun? I don't know. That's just what I do. I'm in Florida. Christina, where are you from? I mean, I don't know if that's just a Florida thing, but yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. Like I said, it was a nice, warm day today, and I always enjoy just chilling on a nice, warm day, getting that, what is it that you get from the sun? Vitamin D? I don't I forget. Whatever you get from the sun, that's what I enjoy getting. So For sure. We'll give everyone else a couple more minutes here. Recorded some music, had a barbecue. Ooh, sounds fun. I love barbecue. Christina, you're in England. Wow. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Where are the rest of y'all from? Daniel, where are you from, man? Sally, where are you from? Zach, I know where you're from, brother. Let me know where the rest of y'all are from. And while y'all are dropping that in the comments there, I had a couple thoughts about this song. I want to let you guys know the song we started writing last week about kind of friends and friendship and stuff is England as well. We got all the England folks. This is awesome. Yeah, we just need Alice to show up now because Alice is from England. But I feel like the song we're writing is a little bit, standard tuning, is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I've never written a song about a friend, which, I mean, I don't know. I've never done that. I'm really good, I feel like, more in the love song category and maybe kind of more introspective about life. And so what I like about this song is it really is challenging me. I mean, let me know if you guys are musicians and if you ever written kind of like a song about just friends and buddies or whatever it is. But it's new for me, and so it's fun to kind of, I have needed your help. Verse 1 and chorus 1 of this was kind of a big thing, having you all there. What's up, Hannah? And look, before we get started, guys, I just got to say, y'all are awesome. It just blows my mind that I can come on here at 5 p.m. on a Sunday evening, and I know I'm always going to have at least 10 people in plus that are going to come through. You guys are the family, honestly. I mean, it's awesome. I know each of your names. Like, I recognize each of your names when they pop up, and that means something to me, and I'm not going to forget that you're here. And so, even y'all more than everybody else. I mean, everybody else too, but all y'all especially, if you need anything, look, I'm your brother. All right, your family. I got you. Just keep that in mind, whatever it is. Okay. I really appreciate you being here, y'all. You know, I've been busy and I've been stayed active on YouTube, but I've been busy and it's been a struggle. So I'm growing a business right now, So wrote a song about hate for math, song for best friend. Okay, cool. So a couple of y'all have. But you know, this is probably like one of the highlights of my week. No matter how busy I am, I'm gonna be here, and y'all are gonna be here, and you know what? It's pretty awesome. So again, thanks for being here. Let me know how you're doing if you haven't yet. But yeah, let me show you guys kind of where we left off last week, and then let's jump on in because I want to crank out verse 2 and chorus 2. Song about math. Yeah, I definitely would love to hear that. So here's what we got so far, y'all. Let's do this. A little soft picking here. They knock me to the ground. You know I'm never fast enough. Each day is new, but it gets old. Feeling nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. No. When evening comes, I fake being asleep, but the window is unlocked. I run till I got no breath to breathe, back home before anybody knocks. Before anybody knocks. I was running through a field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. Then a voice appeared, don't worry about the bruises, we'll have years from now. I said, who are you and what do you want? Whatever it is, I ain't got nothing. You said you were trying to help a friend. Maybe it was time I finally got one. Oh. Okay, so that's where we're at. Basically, we painted this picture of yo, I gotta hear this math song for sure. Basically, we've painted this picture of like somebody who is insecure, like maybe they're being bullied, people are picking on them, whatever it is, and out of that insecurity, they kind of find a time in a way to. Y'all felt like this, right? We've all felt insecure. We've all felt like before, like there's people don't love us or whatever it is, and they've out of that the space that this person found to express that, to escape maybe from that reality, was, hey, okay, we're gonna. It's just kind of like a metaphor almost. They go out in the night, they run like in a field, man, just kind of get it all out kind of thing, which would be like a really cool music video, by the way. I'm super sorry to hear that, Hannah. Honestly, my heart goes out to you. I hate that bullying goes on, and I mean, you can relate to this. Then you need some kind of escape. And like, how special is it when you are bullied or you feel that way, and then you have a friend reach out to you? And that's like the moment that happens here. This person's like in the middle of the night, running in the field to make a great music video, and then they fall. There's tears. There's like dirt on their face, and this person is like, "Hey, it looks like you could use a friend, man. Like, you want a friend?" And the person's like, "Man, don't even bother me. Like, I know nobody cares. You know what I mean?" And it's like, I don't, whatever you need, I can't give you anything. All right. And everyone wants something from me. I have nothing to give you. So just don't bother. And this person's like, look, I'm not trying to take anything from you. I'm just saying, maybe you need a friend. It's about time you got one. How about it's about time you stop trying to give, about time you receive. You want a friend? Right here. And like, that's like the start of that friendship. And it's kind of like this cool moment. And I think it's a cool picture that we painted. And we kind of said, like, this is maybe when they're kids. You know what I mean? And what we wanted to say is now we want to fast forward to they're a little bit older, and that friendship has grown, and now we're kind of from that continuing the conversation. So that's where we're at, guys. Yeah, same thing. Look, we're all family here. Sally, I appreciate you saying that. If any of y'all ever need to talk, if any of y'all feel like nobody loves you, that you're not worth anything, you struggle with value, listen, that's not true. And if you need somebody to build you up and encourage you and tell you that that's not true, at the very least, you got one guy who's going to do that right here. And I know you got more people in the chat who are going to do that. This is a community, guys. And I always tell you, samfowler.music. If you need anything, you let me know. All right. Um, so like I feel like a lot of us can relate to this concept of needing that friend. Okay, so here's what I was thinking for the rest of the song, and let me know what you think. I want your opinion here. And again, some of these decisions we made Tuesday night, because Tuesday night I go live on Patreon, and we kind of discuss the direction of the song on Sunday. But what I was thinking at this point is, let's fast forward it. You know what I mean? Let's fast forward a few years, and I don't know what the lyrics going to look like, but at this point, their friendship is blooming. Maybe they're married, they got some families, and things are good. And this person's faith is kind of restored in humanity, and they're like, you know what? People can love. People don't always betray you. And then it's like, at that point, though, we need to throw a wrench into the song somewhere, I think, and something happens. I don't know. Maybe that same person who was bullied and now feels secure, maybe they go through a divorce or something like that. I don't know, or lose a job, whatever it is, and like they revert. Kind of like you ever like had something like a mental illness or a bad experience, and then something happens and it like triggers a feeling that you used to feel a while back, kind of thing. And it's like you can slip back into an old habit or an old feeling or believing an old truth, an old lie that's not true about you. And so like maybe the person reverts, and then we're back in the field running and we have another moment. So that was kind of where we were thinking the song would go. That's kind of where I want to write it, is a few years later, they're doing good. Something bad happens. That person who was getting bullied reverts to that feeling that they kind of aren't going to have worth, and then back in that field again years later, running, and they have this other moment where they meet. So if y'all are cool with that, I think that's where we're going to take it. So let's write the few lyrics here, okay? So let me just throw something out there to get us started. Y'all know how it works. You can help me tweak it. But yeah, let's just kind of see what we can get here. So, I mean, maybe we just start with "It's been years," and let's just maybe not give it time. I mean, do we want to give it time? It's been 10 years. It's been 5 years. Do we want to just say it's been years? Let me know if you want to put a number to that. For now, I'll put "It's been years," but let me know, because we could do "It's been 10 years," or we could just be "It's been years," either one. And maybe we'll just start by saying, "You've been my best friend through thick and thin." Let's just try that and see what it sounds like. And again, let me know if anything sounds weird to you. And as always, we want different opinions. We can't have all the same opinion. We want a little bit of back and forth. That's what makes this beautiful, all the different voices coming together. So let's just try this real quick and let me know what you think. So it's been 10 years. You've been my best friend through thick and thin. Kind of like that. I don't know if I like the 10 or not. Do we like the 10, or do we just want to go, "Oh, it's been years. You've been my best friend through thick and thin"? That's a cool line. I kind of like that. All right, we're fast forwarding. But give me some feedback, y'all. Like, let me know about that 10. It's been 10 years. Oh, it's been, or just oh, it's been years. You've been my best friend through thick and thin. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Hannah says yes. Okay. If you guys have any other comments, let me know here. Kind of how we want to do this. Yeah, Zach, you relate, bro. How you can like slip back into those old emotions. It's a big deal. I think there's a lot of power for this song, guys. And I think if we write it the right way, don't put a time on it. Okay, just keep it open-ended like that, Zach. But there's a lot of power in this song, because I don't know how we're going to spin it positive yet, and I don't think we're going to get to that tonight. I think that's going to happen in the bridge and the final chorus maybe. But there's a lot of power to pull in some emotion, and I think a lot of people could relate to this, because we're really just getting very real and honest with this song, which is good. So, all right, so no 10. Oh, it's been years. You've been my best friend through thick and thin. And then we said the idea, unless you guys got something else, maybe they got, thanks, Hannah. Y'all are talented, man. Y'all part of the family here. I love you guys. But like, let's say, they got families. Let's just say, hey, we both made families, and you've restored my faith. Something like that. Let's try that. And by the way, help me figure out what the crisis is going to be here. Yeah, I agree. People can relate on a deeper level if it's open-ended. I'm going back and forth, guys. Do we want to have them maybe go through a divorce, or maybe losing a job? Is one of those more serious than the other? I mean, how deep do we want to go with this? Because again, we want to say, hey, it's been years, everything's good, you've restored my faith, and then something happens and he's back in that field running, reverting. So we need that moment. I mean, it depends how serious we want to get. I mean, do we want to do a job? I feel like a divorce maybe is more serious than a job. Maybe that's something people can relate to on a deeper level. Let me know what you want to go with there. But for now, I'm just going to say we both made families. And then maybe just say, but only because you restored my faith. Let me try that and tell me if this sounds good or if you have any suggestions here. We both made families, but only because you restored my faith. And if we do that, we get the two E's, right? Families, but only because. So it's like the way you sing it is important. We both made families, but only because you restored my faith. So that could be a cool line. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments here. Yo, what's up, Dimitri? All good, man. Divorce or family? Okay, maybe we go for divorce and just kind of talk about a real issue. I'm cool with that. Do we want a good or a bad ending? Do they end up together? You know, Christina, I don't know. That's honestly, I don't think we're gonna work that out tonight. I feel like that's what we work out in the bridge in the final chorus tomorrow. And it could. I'm open to either ending. You know, I want to write real music, and sometimes it's not always happy. And so let's put a pin in that, and next week, let's kind of think it through how we could end this song, and next week we'll figure that out. The first situation, Zach, was kind of like they were kids, and it was just being bullied in school. All right, so like that was happening. Felt like they was worth nothing, and then they became friends, and then they developed that friendship. Now they're doing good, and now we need like a serious adult kind of situation here. So we're kind of saying divorce might be good, not good, but like something relatable to put in here. So let me play what we got here. We got oh, it's been years, you've been my best friend through thick and thin. We both made families, but only because you restored my faith. You restored my faith. Yeah. Okay, cool. So unless you guys got some suggestions on that, and please, let me know. Hannah's digging it. Okay. So now we got to have like the crisis hit, right? And I think from what we're saying, we want to go real. We want to go deep. We want to really strike a chord with people. So let's just go straight to it, guys. It's not pretty, but maybe there's an abusive relationship, verbal or physical. I brought them back to feelings of emptiness. So I think that's a good idea, Zach. I'm not sure if we're gonna like explore maybe the nature of what caused that divorce. Maybe that's behind it. Maybe we get into that later. But I think, like you were saying earlier, maybe just keep this broad, so a lot of people can kind of relate to it. But certainly, that's all going to probably go into at some point a divorce. So maybe like, I don't know. Maybe we should like not be obvious about it, but metaphorical. Let me try something here. So like, let me just write something down, y'all. Let me know what you think. But last night, I heard the news. She's leaving me, cutting me loose. I don't know. I'm gonna just try this. Y'all if you got the suggestions, let me know. And then we got a flashback, right? So flashback. Let's try to a darker day. Flashback to a darker day. Flashback to a darker time. Something like that, maybe. Hello, old friend. Let's say, I guess time doesn't heal wounds. I don't know. I'm just trying to be like poetic here and try some lines out. But she's the one that saved him earlier or so. It might be better if it's a less obvious story. Maybe it's not a divorce, but like lost feelings. Okay, so let me clarify. Like, so there's like two relationships going. Wait. If it's less obvious, kind of makes you think of Make It Happen 6 months. We actually okay. So we've got like the two, and again, this could be a guy or a girl. If a girl's singing this, it could be. I mean, I don't however you want to do it. But basically, so we have the two friends, okay, and then we've got a marriage, right? And we're saying that because of abuse, whatever it is, they've lost feelings. Okay, so like lost feelings kind of thing. So maybe we don't even need to say divorce then, like Hannah's saying. We could just say, hey, she's leaving for now. There's some kind of separation. And be okay, so let me just try that then, kind of trying to pull that all together. So Last night, and then again, I'm going to sing this, but let me know if we want to tweak some lines. All right, this is not set in stone. Y'all writing this with me. Last night I heard the news, she's leaving me, cutting me loose. Flashback to a darker day. Hello, old friend. Guess time doesn't heal wounds. Oh, guess time doesn't heal wounds. So that's, I mean, that's kind of like the emotion the person is feeling. What do you guys think? Do it with the girl. Yeah, we could do a duet. We can make this into that. So he knows that because it's. Let me just read some of this. Okay, so all right, so this part, we don't want to get into the saving, I don't think, until the chorus. So if we're just trying to like have a parallel structure, the problem is the verse, and then the solution, if you will, comes in the chorus. So we're trying to set the problem right here. What do you guys think of what I just sang? Let me sing it again. I'm trying to bring in some of what y'all are saying. I can't grab it all, but let me just try this. Let me try it again here. So, I mean, I guess we are going with some kind of divorce or some kind of separation, it seems, or losing of feelings through the dysfunctional relationship now because he found a way through it. Yeah, and maybe we could try to fix the relationship next week, maybe. That's a possibility. Last night I heard the news. Do we want to say she's leaving me? I don't know. Last night I heard the news, she's leaving me, cutting me loose. What do you guys think about that? Last night I heard the news, she's leaving me, cutting me loose. And then the second part would be, flashback to a darker day. Hello, old friend, guess time doesn't heal wounds. Flashback to a darker day. Hello, old friend, guess time doesn't heal wounds. Give me some opinions if we need to tweak any of that. And we could make this into a duet. Maybe like an alternate version duet. He knows they won't divorce. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could try to fix it. Like I said, we could try to fix it. Maybe they don't actually get divorced, but like in the moment here, I think we're saying there's a separation of feelings of some sort. All right, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to jump into the second chorus as well. We can keep tweaking what I just said as well. And so what I think we should do here is we want some parallels to the first chorus, but we also want some distinction. So it's like similar but different. Zach says it sounds good, fits the vibe of the song. Okay, cool. So maybe we're liking that. This should be the girl's point of view in the second verse. So what I'm thinking, guys, is if we can come back at some point, maybe take a week and write the... Let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see this. We can go back and write like the duet version of this. Probably not tonight, though. So this is like the regular version. But I like what Hannah's saying about maybe the girl's point of view. And so maybe we'll take a night at some point in the future and we'll come back and we'll like write the duet version of it. So flashback to a darker day, darker than divorce. A darker day gives hope for... Okay, you're right. So it's not darker, right? Because this is darker. So we want to say flashback to something else. That's a good point. So flashback to an old feeling, maybe. To an old feeling, or to a past feeling, something like that. And again, our Tuesday squad can kind of iron this out in all the specifics. But that's a good point. So something like flashback to a past feeling. Hello, old friend. Guess time doesn't... To a past pain, maybe. A past pain. We'll probably iron that out specifically on Tuesday nights. Or just a dark day is another way. Yeah, flashback to a dark day. That's to a different day. Okay, I like that. Different day is actually kind of fun. So I'm going to say past pain or different day. And by the way, guys, if you want to be a part of the editing squad for this, join my Patreon account. We have a ton of fun. Tuesday nights, it's like $1 a month. And, I don't make money on music. So you support me for $1 a month and we hang out. Honestly, we've been doing some editing of the songs, but we also have just been like hanging. So it's honestly a time for us just to get on the live stream and be like, yo, what's up? Like, what's your favorite color? What's your dream job? Stuff like that. So it's super fun. So if you ever want to join Tuesdays, 5:45 p.m., we do that. I got the info in the description below. Would love to have you join. Again, I just charge $1 a month because I'm not trying to make a ton of money. I just, the support, I appreciate it. So anyway, let's get to the chorus here. We can iron out some of those. I wrote down some of your suggestions for that verse, and we'll iron it out on the Tuesday night. So, okay. So we need like a parallel structure to the first chorus, but a little bit different as well. A good my dad still get back. Let's see. Good relationship can flourish from a bad one. Yeah, I think so. A good relationship can flourish from a bad one, and maybe that's kind of where we're going to bring this. So, but he's got to be back in the field, right? So we're back in the field. So let's just say the same thing, you know, running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. So the same kind of thing. Oh, we were running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. And then the friend has to like find them there. You know what I mean? You got to go, Hannah. Adios, Hannah. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you, honestly, a lot. Really appreciate you. So I guess the friend's got to show up, right? I'm just trying to think out loud here. The friend has to show up again. So let's just say you knew I'd be there. And then, you know, the first verse we said, don't worry about the bruises. We'll laugh years from now. So maybe something like, don't let these bruises make you fear love, like something a little bit deeper. And I'm just kind of cranking here, guys, to get a foundation because, you know, we're going to be done about 5:30. So I'm just going to crank something out real quick. And then y'all can let me know how to tweak it. So let me just crank some verses out here, and then we'll tweak it real quick, and we'll call it a night. The friendship could be a metaphor. It shows up. Yeah, I think there's some metaphorical stuff going on here. I said, who am I without her love? It feels like I'm never enough. You sat in silence with me. Nothing to say, something like that. All right, let me just run with that. That way we have a base, okay? And we're going to tweak some of this, okay? Of course. But let me just sing that and then help me tweak it, and we'll call it a night here. So I went running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. You knew I'd be there, said don't let bruises make you feel love. I said, who am I without her? It feels like I'm never enough. You sat in silence with me, nothing to say, something like that. Okay, obviously it's rough, okay, guys? That's how you know it's live, it's rough. Let me play that again. Help me out here. I mean, I like the first part. I feel like the second half of me needs a little work. I went running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. You knew I'd be there. You said don't let bruises make you feel love. I feel like that's important. Like you shouldn't let, like someone else was saying, that something can flourish out of something bad. You shouldn't let a bad relationship make you fear love. So like, don't let these bruises make you feel love, something like that. Okay, so then he's kind of questioning himself. Help me with the questioning part here, because I don't really know what to say. Like, what would you say if someone broke up with you or divorced or lost feelings? I mean, I have him saying here, who am I without her love? It feels like I'm never enough. I mean, are those the right questions we should be asking? Is there something else? You know, is it, who am I without her love? Feels like I'm not worth anything. I mean, is it worth? Feels like I'm never enough. Help me out here. Who am I without her love? Is that the question? Or should we just say, who am I if I'm alone? I mean, is that a question? I mean, he's not really alone because he's got a friend still, but he's kind of feeling alone in this moment. Who am I? I'm kind of relying on you guys to give me some direction here. Who am I without her love? It feels like I'm never enough. And then it's like, then I had the other part of that line I just wrote was, you sat in silence with me. Is it my fault I lost her love? Ooh, that's deep. Who am I? Is it my fault? Okay, so I like that. And I said, who am I without her love? Is it my fault that now she's gone? I like that. Like, is it my fault? If you are nothing without someone else, you have nothing to offer someone else. Okay, that's true. Who am I without her love? Is it my fault that now she's gone? I like that. Is it my fault that now she's gone? So, like, really questioning, like, I don't know, his role and stuff. Who am I without Is it my fault I lost her love? The only thing is then we're using love 3 times. Don't let these bruises make you fear love. Who am I? Okay, so how about let's switch it. Who am I now that she's gone? Is it my fault I lost her love? I kind of like what you said there. Is it my fault? Okay, so I said, who am I now that she's gone? Is it my fault I lost her love? Dude, I'm like crying, almost singing this. Like, this is powerful. People can relate to this, you know? And next week, we're going to figure out how to make this inspire in a way, maybe. But this is real, man. People, you can't just write a song for the fun of it. You got to understand this is real stuff, man. And man, my heart breaks for people, honestly. And maybe it's you who have gone through this kind of stuff. It's real. Let's see. So, and then, okay, so let me just get what we got. I went running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. You know that I'll be there. You said don't let bruises make you feel love. I said, who am I now? She's gone. Is it my fault I lost her love? You sat in silence with me, nothing to say to me. I don't know there what to say, but I feel like, what's up, Alice? Alice, OG squad. So glad you're here, homie. All good. I kind of was going with that line of you sat in silence with me because it's like, what are you going to say to that? And I feel like sometimes, tell me if you agree with this, but sometimes a good friend, yo, definitely, Zach, DM me the song, man. I'll check it out. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow, but I'll check it out for sure. And but I feel like sometimes a good friend doesn't have the right word to say, but it's not what they say, it's that they're there. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you're going to sit there and you're going to weep and you're just going to be like, I can't handle life. And there's no wise word is going to help you. Like there's nothing to be said, but you feel the power of just having someone sit there and weep with you. You know what I mean? Or even just be silent with you. I feel like that's a friend when they're willing to be there and be silent. You know what I mean? And not try to be the hero, because sometimes being the hero is just being present. And so anyway, I just kind of went on a rant there. You know what I mean? But like I could tear up about the times where someone just sat there with me, man, and was just present. That's a friend, man. Woo, okay, moving on. We got to keep going here. I'm gonna start crying, y'all. I know y'all been through some stuff too. So something like you sat in silence with me. You know what? I think I don't know what to say after that, but you know what? We got to wrap up here. So let's do this. I'm gonna leave it there. We can finish that last line after the silence. So, well, okay, yeah, we'll finish up that last line either Tuesday or next week. So we got a question. So the friendship came out of bullying, and now the same person has your back through divorce. Yeah, exactly. So let me just paint the picture again. This would be a really cool music video, by the way. So yeah, this person is all alone. They're getting bullied. Another person becomes their friend during that time, and they develop this special bond. Fast forward. Years later, they're both married. Things are going great. The person who was getting bullied is like, yeah, man, you've restored my faith. You being that friend in that key moment restored my faith in people. This is awesome. But then that person who was getting bullied goes through a divorce, and it's like this reversion, this flashback. And they're back in the field running, and they're like, man, but maybe I'm not worth anything. And it's like almost like they're that kid again getting bullied and feeling like they have no value. And this person meets them again, is like, look, don't give up on love, and just kind of sits there with them in the middle of that moment. Kind of a cool story. That's what it is. So let me play what we have, the whole thing, what we have, and then we're going to wrap up real quick, just so we can kind of see what we got. All right. This is a deep song, y'all. Digging this. So the narrative is that they're mine. Yeah, I don't really know what the point of the song is yet. I feel like we're still telling a story, and it's one of those songs where like the last second, the last bridge, the last chorus, boom, we tell the point of the song. Kind of like Sunrise. Like there was a certain point to it, but at the last chorus we flipped it, and it was like, oh, it got so deep. And I love that when you can tell a story and then the last second maybe even like the last line, you say something so profound and it's like, oh gosh, that just hit me. I feel like that's what's coming up. Right now, it's a powerful story about just honest friendship. And next week, when we write the bridge in the last chorus, we're going to kind of, I don't know, say something profound with it. I want to say something profound. I want to say something positive. So let me just write what we got so far. Here we go. They knock me to the ground. You know I'm never fast enough. Each day is new, but it gets old. Feeling nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Oh. When evening comes, I fake being asleep, but the window is unlocked. I'll run till I got no breath to breathe back home before anybody knocks. Before anybody knocks. I was running through a field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. Then a voice appeared, said, don't worry about the bruises, we'll laugh years from now. I said, who are you and what do you want? Whatever it is, I ain't got nothing. You said you were trying to help a friend. Maybe it was time I finally got one. Finally got one. Oh, it's been years. You've been my best friend through thick and thin. We've both made families, but only because you restored my faith. You restored my faith. Last night I heard the news, she's leaving me, cutting me loose. Flashback to a different pain. Hello, old friend, guess time doesn't heal wounds. Time doesn't heal wounds. Oh. I went running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. You know I'd be here, said don't worry about the bruises. Oh, I messed that up. Let me try that again. I went running through an old field, fell to the ground, mixed dirt with tears. You know I'd be here. You said don't let bruises make you feel love. I said who am I now that she's gone? Is it my fault I lost her love? You sat in silence with me. Da, 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 da. We didn't write that last part. That's the show. That's what we got. Let me hear some of these comments, see if we're feeling this. The bad relationship can become good. He remembers that and holds on. Sometimes it does. It doesn't. You can DM on Tube, can you? No, you can't. But hey, DM me on Instagram, samfowler.music, if you've got questions and stuff. Oh, you got that right there, Denise. All right, Denise, I'm gonna hit you up. Let me just take a picture of that so I don't forget. So that's what we got. Sally says she's digging it. I'm digging it, guys. Honestly, even singing this song, it almost kind of can make me cry in a sense. Like I just feel like it's very relatable, and it says something to me, and I think it says something to you guys. You know, my dream, guys. I've told you this before. I want to have 1,000 people on this live stream. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but the most we had was about 70. It's dipped a little bit recently, to be honest. But we still got a squad here. And, man, I just really want to have that many people on writing this. And here's why, guys, because when we're writing real songs like this and we all put a little bit of our piece of ourselves into it, can you imagine one day if we did a concert with like 500,000 people and every single one of us went to that concert and we sang these songs? Like, how powerful is that? That, like, y'all remember, hey, I wrote that line. Hey, I was there when that was being written. And I don't know. It's like we are all putting a little bit of ourselves into the song. And I would love, that's just my dream, man, one day that we would all be at a concert together and sing these songs that we all put our hearts into. So anyway, that's my dream, guys. Y'all know one person can't make a dream happen. It takes a team. It takes a family. It takes a squad. And so, you know what? This is not just my dream. I hope if it catches on and becomes your dream, it can happen. It can't just be mine. It's got to catch on and be yours, because then you're going to come and show up like you are, but then you're going to bring people, and we're going to keep growing this. I mean, can you imagine having 100 people, even just 100 on this live stream writing music, guys? Be nuts. That's my vision. That's why I'm here, so we can get there, guys, and grow the family. Like, I want 100 friends who care about me, and that's what we're growing here. I say every time, I care about you, you care about me. We're growing a community here that cares about each other. If we had 100 people on this live stream, we could cast that same vision to everybody and create a community where we all actually care. So anyway, I'm ranting, but that's kind of what I'm passionate about, guys. I see your suggestion, man. Good stuff. We're going to kind of put a pause on it for now, though. Listen, if y'all are free, come on out Tuesday. And honestly, if I could make my Patreon account free, I probably would. But, you know, I feel like $1 is basically free. And, you know, I just hope that it does help me kind of keep up with some of the production cost of what I'm doing, that $1 a month from a couple of y'all. But honestly, I just really want to hang with you guys. I really want to get to know you. And that's what I do on my page. Mainly in my Patreon account recently. We do a little bit of editing, but I just hang. And I want to get to know you guys. I really do. And it's a good space for that because it's a smaller crowd, and we really get to know each other. And so anyway, you know what? If you can, come on by. The info to that's in the description. And if you have any questions, just let me know, because I'd love to have you guys there. So anyway, that's my dream, guys. You are making this dream come true, honestly. Every Sunday you show up, we get closer to that dream. So let me just end with this. What's up, Restivo? Thanks for being here, man. Let me end with this. If you need anything beyond music, forget music for a second. This is about people. If you need anything, we're family. All right, you reach out to me. And I mean that. Like, please, if you're going through something, reach out to me. I love you guys. I'm here for you. I'm about to go get some dinner. But I hope you guys have a great evening. Be here Tuesday for a Tuesday tip. And be here Sunday. That's the biggest thing y'all can do to support the fam here. Be here Sundays at 5 p.m. Let's commit to that. And bring a friend. Tell one friend. Be like, yo, jump on. We're doing something special here. So, all right, guys. Love y'all. See you, Christina. I really want to meet some of y'all in person sometime. But y'all have a great evening. And, yeah, I'll see you next week. All right, guys. Take care.